everybody, it's Gmod here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Pokemon Emerald version. That's right, folks, the third generation of Pokemon games. And, this generation is a very beloved one to many people. In fact, it was many people's first Pokemon games. It wasn't mine. My first one was Pokemon Fire Red. But for many people, it was their first game. So this game holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts. And I can see why. This game is... I could go on about it, but let me just put it simply. It's got one. It's basically pure Pokemon. It's pure beautiful Pokemon here. It's got your favorite Pokemon. It's got lots of new Pokemon that are really cool. It's got a really wonderful region. It's got lots of cool characters. It's just overall, it's a really, really cool game, and I'm happy today to be playing it here for all y'all watching on your YouTube screens. Now you may be asking yourself, why exactly are we playing Pokemon Emerald version? Didn't these games get remakes? And the answer to that is they did get remakes. Congrats, you figured that out. Okay, but actually, no sarcasm. The reason we're playing Emerald is because it is actually really hard for me to record the 3DS games. It's very difficult for me to record 3DS games due to where I live and having to mod your DS for everything. So we're not going to be playing the remakes, we're going to be sticking with the good old GBA games. And also we're playing Pokemon Emerald because it is the third game in the Gen 3 series, which I consider to be the definitive version of said, game series or generation. And Emerald happens to be that one. So yeah, with that being said, with all that out of the way, one final thing to say before we jump into this, I have played a Pokemon game on my channel before, so I'm not going to go super crazy with tutorials about teaching how people about Pokemon, but if there's something interesting, I'll make sure to make note of it. Anyways though, I rambled on for long enough. How about we start our little adventure here in the Hoenn region. Let's do it. Pokemon Emerald version. It's been such a long time since I heard this music. It's actually been a while since I played these games, Generation 3. It's been a while since I played them, but I'm very excited to. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. Isn't he a cute little lad right there? This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness to this, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon to unravel. Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Here we are, guys. We're a boy or a girl. Which one are we going to be? And before we pick which one we're going to be, I just want to say, in most Pokemon generations, it's not really a complaint, but a minor thing I always say is that I always think that the girl tends to have a slightly better design, like one I like overall more. However, in Gen 3, I actually like them both quite a bit, even though it took me forever to realize that is not his hair, that is a hat he is wearing. I always wondered what that was supposed to be, and now I know. But yeah, if you can't tell from my voice, I'm a guy, so we're going to be playing with the boy character. Alright, what's your name? And in case you don't know who I am, you're about to learn my name as well. My name starts with a Z, to an A, to a C, to an H, to an A, to an R, to a Y. Zachary is my name. A really cool name if I do say so myself. You know, my mother picked it out, so it's gotta be cool. Anyways, I'm done rambling. So it's Zachary? Yes, it is. Ah, okay. You're Zachary, who's moving into my hometown of Littleroot. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Alright, time for our grand adventure. It's gonna be epic and amazing, and... we're in the back of a moving truck. Not quite the adventure start I was thinking of, but, it works. It works. Pretty sure this is illegal to put me in the back of this truck, but whatever, let's keep going. And here we are, folks. It's Littleroot Town. Zachary, we're home, honey. They must be tired running up our things in the moving truck. Why can I not sit in the front? I know, I'm a kid, but, come on. Really? I could have there's 2 seats up there, I'm sure. I could have sat in one of them, couldn't I? Whatever. Well, this is Littleroot Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It's a quaint feel, but it does seem to be an easy place to live in, don't you think? And you get your room, Zachary. Let's go inside. Are you inferring that I didn't have my own room before? Where did I sleep? On the kitchen table? Whatever. See, Zachary, isn't it nice in here too? The movers poke will do all the work of moving up and moving in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Zach, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad, all capitalized. And that's right, guys, we actually have a dad in this game. They never mentioned dads in any other Pokemon game. But this game was special. Anyways. Don't forget to set it. Alright, let's go check out the clock. But before we go check out the clock, we actually have some Pokemon helpers here. These Pokemon here, they are Vigoroth. If you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, you'll actually have Machoke carrying stuff here instead, which is a neat little difference. They, you know, it's the small things that count. Also gonna point out, there's only one room besides this room. Where does my mother sleep? Maybe she sleeps on the table. I don't know. Anyways, our room, and look, it's a GameCube, the greatest system of all time. It's a Nintendo GameCube, a Game Boy Advance expected to serve as a controller. Wait a minute, can I play Pokemon Emerald while I'm playing Pokemon Emerald? Video gameception. Anyways, before you go check out your clock, I want to go over here to your computer here, or your PC as they call it. And when you're in here, just like every old Pokemon game before Generation 4, if you open it to your withdraw, you'll find yourself a free potion inside here. We'll talk about what potions do in a little bit, but just know you're going to want that for now. And now, more important business, the clock. The clock is stopped. There, set it and start it. Alright. So as I'm recording this, also I should clarify this. This game does actually have some real-time events where we'll actually use the time you set here as to change how events work in the future. So you're going to want to set it to an actual proper time. Don't just take it as a little joke or something that's a little cute. So make sure you set it properly. And for me currently, it is currently 12:21 p.m. So we're going to want to put it here. And then for the minute... Wait, what am I doing? We want to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's PM. There you go. I can tell time, I promise. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Let's put it like... there. That's good enough. There you go. 12:21. Zachary, how do you like your new room? Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything to downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. It's like your catchphrase. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. That's your little hint to go grab the free potion, but we already got it, so let's go ahead. We're speedrunning, baby. I'm just kidding. Don't pay attention to me for speedrunning. I'm like a speed walker. Oh, Zachary, quick, come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Jid. Maybe Dad will be on. All capitalized. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Aw, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should probably go over and introduce yourself. I think we shall do that, so let's get going. And here we are, folks. Welcome to Littleroot Town. One of the most iconic and beloved first towns ever. Albeit, it's really small. When they say Littleroot, they're not kidding. Seriously, it's 2 houses and this building over here. Really small, isn't it? And before we go, we must talk to this man right here. If you use the PC, you can store items and Pokemon. The power of science is staggering. Wait till it gets to 2020 when we're able to walk around with switches and play Pokemon on the go like that. Then again, this game was also on the go, so who knows? Maybe science is really staggering, even back here in 2005. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's go check out this house. Oh, hello. And you are? Oh, you're Zachary, our next door neighbor. Hi. That's right, I'm so powerful I can talk with telepathy. I don't know why I said it like that. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs, I think. Alright, how about we go see her? And ooh, first of all, I know we're supposed to be interested in the Pokeball here, but she has an orange GameCube. I am so jealous. I have never seen one of these in person. Actually, no, I think I've seen a few in person. I've just never got to use one, and I like orange a lot. Orange is one of my favorite colors, but so is purple, so I guess I'll survive. Anyways, more importantly though, Pokeball. There's no one around. I'm gonna yoink it. Nothing. I wasn't doing anything. Huh? Who are you? Telepathy, my secret power. Oh, you're Zachary. So you're moving today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I had this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Zachary, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you'd be nice, Zachary, and maybe we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I just met you, Zachary. Oh, no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Zachary, I'll catch you later. I see what you did there? Go catch Pokemon, I'll catch you later? No? Am I the only one who thinks of puns all the time? Okay, well, let's just keep going. So yeah, that's May over there. You know, good old friend of ours, I guess now. And yeah. So we checked out both the houses, and I don't think this building looks too interesting. So how about we get out of this small little town? How about we go inside this town, shall we? Hi. There's a scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? I mean, I don't have Pokemon either, but you know what? Sure. Help me! Oh my god, he's being chased by a rabid raccoon! Hello, you, over there, please help! In my bag, there's a Pokeball. I'm sure he'll be fine. Where are you going? Don't leave me like this. Okay, fine, I'll help you out. And as you can imagine, folks, it's about that time. Let's check him out. In here, you're gonna find free Pokeballs. This is going to be your starter Pokemon of the game. We have the Chick Pokemon, Torchic, the fire type. We have the Wood Gecko Pokemon, Trico, the grass type. And finally, the Mudfish Pokemon, Mudkip. And we had a little vote, as you guys might be aware at this point. We had a little vote about which starter I was going to use for this project, and the vote was kind of interesting, I'm not going to lie. Wait a second, hold up the phone here. Shouldn't we talk a little bit about the starters before we make this crazy life-deciding choice here? That's right, folks. Before we actually pick our starter, I think it's only right that I talk a little bit about each of the free starters and what you can expect when you pick them, because these starters, they're going to be with you the entire journey. You should get to know the little guy, shouldn't you? So that being said, let's begin. Starting off with the grass starter, Pokedex number 1, at least in this region's dex, except it's not actually number 1 because that's Bulbasaur. But anyways, Trico! Trico here is the grass type starter of the Hoenn region, and most grass types tend to be slower, bulkier, tend to focus on statusing your opponent with like poison powder, sleep powder, and whatnot. However, Trico kind of defies what you'd expect from a normal grass type, as Trico here is really fast, has some pretty solid offensive stats, especially its special attack, but is kind of frail in return. And since it's a grass type, it also has tons of weaknesses. However, it makes up for it with its very fast offense. And if you like a Pokemon that likes getting in there, always going first and attacking people with its grass type moves, healing up with stuff like Giga Drain, attacking with its normal moves, because this Pokemon here, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't learn too many moves without TMs in the sort outside of grass type moves and whatnot, which we'll talk about TMs later, but just know for the most part, its move pool, it's not that crazy. However, you are really fast, you are pretty strong offensively, and if that's your type of thing, Trico is your man. And plus, who can resist this little gecko? Next up on our list, we have the fire Pokemon, Torchic. And Torchic here is kind of like Trico in a lot of ways, as in it is very fast, has, like, I can't express this enough. It is extremely fast once it's fully evolved. And it becomes a very powerful offensive attacker. And spoiler alert, it becomes a firefighting type as it evolves, and firefighting makes for a really cool combination of attacking moves. Or at least it was pretty cool before every fire starter became it, but you know, this is the first one, so you know, it's okay. Alright, jokes aside though, firefighting is a fantastic offensive typing, and Blaziken is definitely a powerful offensive Pokemon. So if you're interested in this, I definitely recommend picking it up. Torchic is a very fun Pokemon, plus again, it's a little hard to resist him. He's pretty cute. And finally, the third one of our trio here, Mudkip, a fan favorite. Mudkip here is the opposite of the other two, as Mudkip ends up becoming pretty slow as it evolves on. However, in return for it being slow, it becomes very, very bulky. And spoiler, once again, it will eventually become a water ground type, which is a fantastic typing as you are only weak to one type, being grass, which granted, grass type is going to hurt a lot when you get hit by it because it's 4 times effective against you. It is still really, really nice to be 4 times, or just only have one weakness. So very slow, very bulky, but in return, you get quite a solid Pokemon that can still dish out some pretty solid damage. So all free starters, fantastic choices, gotta love them all, gotta catch them all, except we can't catch them all, we gotta pick one. And yeah, that's all I gotta really say about these guys. They're all lovable, they're all adorable, pick whichever one you like the most. However, I have decided which one we're picking. Now that being said, how about we cut back to the video, alright? Torchic over here, which I personally thought would probably win because, you know, I don't know. I love all these starters, that most people do too. I think these starters are really cool. Overall, like all 3 of them. However, I don't know, I thought Torchic was just a fan favorite and it would probably win. However, surprisingly not, literally nobody voted for Torchic, so Torchic's out of the question. And then that just leaves Trico and Mudkip. And while the vote was indeed close, the winner was Mudkip. Do you like Mudkips? Because I like Mudkips. Let's do this. Our first ever battle. Here we go against a wild Zigzagoon, which is only level 2. And here we got our Mudkip. And as you can imagine, this first fight here, it isn't too crazy. You got 2 moves here. You got a damaging move and you got a stat lowering move. Depending on your Pokemon, it'll be a little different. However, it's pretty much the same thing all around. You just want to keep attacking and knock the Zigzagoon out. That's going to do Growl, which is going to lower attack, which definitely will make this take 3 shots. There you go, and one more should do it. So yeah, for a first fight, there's nothing too crazy going on, but hey, you gotta get used to the game somehow, right? Right. Not bad, and there we go. We have officially saved the old man, or kind of old man. You know, Professor Birch isn't actually that old for a Pokemon professor. We have saved him from the rabid raccoon. Whew. I was in the tall grass sitting while Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh? Hi, you're Zachary. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? Sometime later. So, Zachary. I heard so much about you from your father. I heard you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you bowed earlier, you pulled it off with a plump. I love that word. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, thanks for rescue me. I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. And here we get our starter Pokemon, Mudkip. While you're at it, why don't you give a nickname to that Mudkip? Here's the thing about me and nicknames. Do I like nicknaming my Pokemon? For sure. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. However, I have always been notoriously awful at nicknames. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving it up to you guys. So, if you guys have a nickname suggestion you want on any of the Pokemon I catch throughout this project, leave it in the comments below, and whenever I get the chance to re-nickname them, I will go do so. But for now, Mudkip, you will stay the mighty Mudkip. If you work at Pokemon to gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good trainer. My kid May is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. Zachary, don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? No thank you, I'm good. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No. Oh, don't be that way. No. Oh, don't be that way. Okay, fine. Great, May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a real trainer. Alright, well, I guess we got a mission on our hands. We gotta go find this May kid again. And find out what it means to be a real trainer. However, before we do that, I think we should talk a little bit about our Pokemon here, because we have our very first Pokemon companion here. Our good old Mudkip here. Let's check him out. Alright, here we are. We got Mudkip here, our starter Pokemon. And first of all, as you know, it's a water type. I already mentioned that. Its ability is Torrent, which will make it so that when it's low HP, aka 1/3 of its HP, its water type moves will get a 1.5 boost, which is pretty big. And it also has a Brave Nature, which is pretty interesting. Brave Nature is that it raises attack at lower speed. Every nature has a stat that it raises and lowers, except for a few of them which don't affect your stats. However, for the most part, every nature will affect your stats a little bit. And plus attack and minus speed, that's actually pretty good on the Mudkip, because Mudkip is a pretty slow Pokemon as it evolves, but pretty bulky, so I like that. Those are its stats. Just in case anyone's confused, like I said, I'm not going to try and go too overboard with tutorials, because we've already played a Pokemon game on the channel. However, just for a quick reference, in case you aren't aware, HP! HP is your stat before you get knocked out. When that number hits 0, you get knocked out, and that Pokemon cannot battle again until you heal it. Attack is the amount of damage. Blah, 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 blah. I'm talking a little too fast. Okay, let's try this again. Attack is the stat that determines how much damage you do when you're attacking with physical moves, or at least it helps with your physical moves. Defense helps with reducing damage from physical moves. Special attack is the same thing as attack, but for special moves. Special defense is the same thing as defense, but for special moves. And speed is determining who gets to go first in every turn. Whoever has the highest speed goes first. If it's a speed tie, as in both Pokemon have the same speed, it will be randomly decided who gets to go first. So yeah, there you go. As you can see here, we got our 2 moves. We got Tackle, which is... Man, I forgot that they actually, like, gave Tackle a little bit of a boost in the future, because only 35 power is really weak. So yeah, Tackle's a basic damaging move, and we got Growl, which lowers our opponent's attack a little bit. And also we got these, which are contest moves, which we're not going to be talking about contests for quite some time, but just know they exist. And there we go. Hopefully that wasn't too much information, but trying to keep it simple. However, for now though, we gotta go find May, so I think we should head out to Route 101. That's right, folks. This generation had a new naming, what do you call it, system for the routes. Instead of Route 1, this is Route 101. We traveled a long way, except not really. You know, we got some wild Pokemon here. Who's it gonna be? Who's our first encounter? It's Poochyena. Pretty cool. Poochyena here is a dark type. This is actually the first generation where they start throwing a dark type really early into the game. It kind of started the trend for the future games, such as Purloin and the Kit and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool. However, we don't have any Pokeballs, so even if I wanted to catch this Poochyena, we can't at the moment, so we're just gonna knock it out for XP. And wow, he got a crit. That's a lucky Poochyena, jeez. For those who do not know, critical hits are damaging moves. Like, they hit you, and then they'll do double damage of the normal attack they do. And they also ignore stat drops. So if I were to hit that Pucciano with a few growls, and then I got a critical hit on me, it would do normal damage times 2. So crits are pretty crazy. There we go. I'll just keep knocking this out. This also, here's a Wurmple here. This is the basic bug type of the game. Your Caterpie, so to speak. But once again, I can't catch anything, so we're not going to stick around too long. Alright, and oh, come on. Just gotta say, I'm very thankful that they buffed Tackle to have 100 accuracy in the future, because missing the Tackle is one of the worst feelings in the world. Ow. Are you? I missed 2 in a row? Come on, it's a 95% chance, I'm pretty sure. Or is it 85? I'll have to look again. I just looked at it, I already forgot. There you go, that's how you do it, Mudkip. Maybe the Pucciano wasn't lucky and I'm just very unlucky. Who knows? We're gonna level up here, and every time you level up, you're gonna get your stats increased, and I got 0 speed from that. That's probably from my brave nature. And we also learned Mud Slap. That's right, Mudkip's a little weird, as in it doesn't actually learn the elemental move once it levels up. It doesn't learn it first. It learns Mud Slap first instead of Water Gun, like you may expect. But yeah, we got Mud Slap now, which is the 3rd move onto our Pokemon. And if you want to check it out, if you go over here, you can see your moves. You go down here, and Mud Slap here. It has only 20 power, however, every time you hit someone, it will reduce their accuracy, so they have a higher chance of missing you, which is kind of helpful. Plus, it's a ground type move, which you know is pretty handy. But with that being said, though, we have finished conquering the first route, aka the shortest route in all Pokemon history. Seriously, it's already over. And we have reached the 2nd town, Odell Town. And I think right here is actually a pretty good place to leave things off, because we got a lot to do next part, and I think we talked a little bit, okay, not a little bit too much, but I think we talked enough this part to give you guys a good idea what this adventure is going to be like. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're looking forward to this new project as much as I am. And once again, I'm sorry for trying to overload you with information for this first few parts. It's the start of an RPG, it's going to happen. I gotta get my tutorials out of the way somehow, and hopefully I didn't go too overboard with it quite yet. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be going to go find May, which, there's only 2 ways we can go. That way and up this way, so hopefully we'll be right on one of them. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.